Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA video, we're going to be recapping some more Grand Theft Auto news and interesting information that's come out over the last couple of days, including some financial experts and insiders talking about GTA 6's release and what that effect it might have on the world. It's kind of cool to look at their perspective because they sort of dive into it from a business side of things, which we tend to really focus on the gaming aspect of it. We'll also be taking a look at a Cryptic GTA 6 leaker returning and what that could potentially mean, and a whole lot more. So let's dive into these financial experts and insiders talking about GTA 6. And I'll actually leave a link to both of the sites that I saw this on in the description. The first comes from CNBC.com, very credible news network. They were talking about big video game publishing companies like Activision and Take-Two Interactive and how they are getting through these very turbulent and trying times that the world is going through right now. And regarding Grand Theft Auto 6, Take-Two Interactive and Rockstar, they said this: Take-Two was also a really solid pick, he said. I really like this long-term chart. It's a smaller company, 14 billion market cap. It's got Grand Theft Auto, one of the best-selling video game franchises of all time. Wells Fargo's looking at it possibly a release of Grand Theft Auto 6, which is interesting. So they're putting about another $4 billion in net bookings on that one. So there's a little bit of a premium in Take-Two, he said. Okay, so we'll talk about what that means in a little bit, but store that information right there. Them talking about a possible release of GTA 6. Now, we also got a similar quote. This is coming from the website thestreet.com. They were talking about, again, Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar, and Grand Theft Auto 6. They said Fitzgerald set a price target of $150 a share for Take-Two Interactive software, saying the New York-based company could be the last mega product cycle story among available video game stocks. At 7 billion lifetime sales and counting, Grand Theft Auto 5, released in 2013, is the top-selling video game of all time, and potentially the most lucrative media product ever created, he said. We think a successful release of GTA 6 would raise the steady state level of net bookings at Take-Two Interactive by 33 to 50%, with significant OpEx leverage boosting operating income through the 600 mm ceiling. Okay, so how about that? It was kind of interesting to see these financial experts and insiders talking about video games and more specifically Grand Theft Auto 6. Both articles mentioned GTA 6 by title. And these stories actually came out about a week ago, but I wanted to see what the reaction to them would be. They both happened on either April 7th or April 8th. And so you might be wondering, well, how do these financial experts talking about GTA 6 lead to anything like a potential release or an announcement? Well, I don't think we can necessarily say that it means anything like that, but it is interesting that they're talking about it. I think that they might have some sort of inkling that something is coming out soon. Now, I know that they talked about a lot of business lingo here regarding the finances, but to break down what they said, Wells Fargo actually gave Take-Two Interactive an overweight rating. And in case you guys don't know what that means, it basically means that they anticipate the company's value will substantially increase soon. And they're predicting a share price of $150. Currently, it's around $120. So what might cause a gigantic share price to jump up 25%? None other than the release of Grand Theft Auto 6, or at least the announcement of it. So that's why that's significant. And if you guys are still skeptical or even on the fence that these financial experts talking about this might have any meaning, we've actually seen something like this happen in the past where something significant came out. Now, recently, this has been a little bit harder to predict, but remember that Take-Two Interactive, parent company of Rockstar Games, they not only do quarterly reports, but also do annual reports of their finances. And this was supposed to happen in May. I'm not sure if this will occur because of the current situation going on in the world, But back in the day, it was actually pretty easy to speculate a new release because their earnings calls would go from we're having an average year to we're going to earn a ton of money, like billions of dollars next year. And so everyone would be like, I wonder what that means. Probably a new Grand Theft Auto or Rockstar title. Now it's a little bit harder to do that because they already earn so much money. So an increase like that wouldn't necessarily be as noticeable. So all in all, I found this information to be pretty exciting. It'll be interesting to see if anything comes out from it. And it'll also be interesting to hear if we start to see other sides of the concept of creating video games start to talk about GTA 6. Because remember, it's a business after all. It might be the business of creating video games, but Rockstar does this to make money, and Take-Two Interactive is the publisher of Rockstar to make money. That's like the bottom line at the end of the day. Now, moving on, let's talk about another topic that a lot of you guys were interested in over the last couple of days, and that is the return of a very mysterious GTA 6 leaker who makes his home on the Grand Theft Auto forum site. It's kind of weird even saying this, but he calls himself, or has been given the moniker, the Preacher. And on the GTA 6 section of that site, there was this mysterious new section that popped up called The Last Supper. And a lot of people were wondering what this was going to be, why it was going to be opening up on Easter. Would the Preacher return and finally give some information on GTA 6? And the answer is yes, kinda, and I'm not sure. So that new section ended up opening up, and it's essentially an area where our Cryptic leaker is allowed to put whatever post they want. And so far, I don't know if anyone's been able to decipher anything new that he has posted there. Essentially, I think it's a way for the site to basically organize itself so that you don't have this mass hysteria and confusion that we had during the end of March. So there you go. I guess that answers the question there. Nothing was revealed on like Easter itself, but now there is a new section for this leaker. So if he does say anything newsworthy or interesting, we'll at least have a better understanding of where that's going to be. And also, building off of that, a lot of you guys always ask me what's going on with the website grandtheftauto6.net, because every day it seems to change to like either a different image or links to a different YouTube video. And a lot of people are like, why does Rockstar have grandtheftauto6.net linking to all these things? And that's because it has nothing to do with Rockstar Take-Two Interactive. It's actually owned by the same site that runs the GTA forums. You can see under their list of websites that grandtheftauto6.net is there. So hopefully that clears up a little bit of the confusion. Because it's a private website, the person who owns it or the group that owns it can make it show any URL or YouTube video they want. So just keep in mind, it is not related to Rockstar. I know that's a little bit confusing because we've been talking about official Rockstar websites like grandtheftautovi.com and GTA6.com getting updated, but this website is not connected. Now, speaking of websites, there's actually one Rockstar Games site that has confused a lot of people. And I think this is just more due to people looking for, bits and clues and information, anything that could lead to GTA 6. It's the website rockstargames.com/GTA2. And it has this mysterious clock countdown where it actually shows like a date in the future. In fact, it'll show a handful of dates in the future. And a lot of people were wondering, why does it say these specific dates in the future? Is this oddly related to GTA 6? The answer is no. So GTA 2, I think, actually takes 3 weeks in the future, like when the game originally came out. So when Rockstar created this site in like the early 2000s, as sort of a promotion for it, they would set the date like 3 weeks in the future. That's why it shows a date like way off in April and then some random time on the clock. This has nothing to do with Grand Theft Auto 6. Been getting lots of questions about that. It was just a simple promotional site for GTA 2, so don't get the two of these things confused. But anyways, that's all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below on everything we discussed, including financial experts talking about GTA 6. Do you think our mysterious Cryptic leaker is ever going to make a return? And a whole lot more. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.